It was pretty much more because nothing could get proven, supposedly. So I remember there was this, I had a friend who she used to call me Mommy Melissa. She was such a sweetheart. She was very pretty too. I wonder whatever happened to her. When I left Ride Tech, I don't think I ever really kept in contact with her. Um, I'm a crappy friend. I'm really not, but I am, but I'm really not. Why does it feel like I got something here? I think it's just the way the lighting is hitting my skin. Because I feel like this right here is a completely different color from the rest of my face, and it's bothering me. Like, bro, y'all see it right there? That white line? Like, and it's thick too. Like, and it's not a scratch or anything, so what the heck? That's weird. Probably shouldn't have did that. Or I shouldn't have a dirty mind. One of the two. But anyways, what was I saying? Melissa, bullethead. Alright, so he always had a tendency that he never wanted to double up on attentions. He always gave attentions one student at a time. And I used to always question that because you already got rumors going around of what you would attempt to do during your detentions. So why are you still giving detentions to one student at a time? So I remember I caught a detention. I don't know what the freak it was for. Me and Melissa both had caught a detention, but I think it was talking to each other or passing a note, something like that. Because mind you, my work was always turned in. Like I didn't. That's the one thing I could say. I struggled for school because of my ADHD and everything else, and the language barrier from the egg donor. She never ever could ever help me with any homework because her English was all right, but like she just couldn't help me with no homework. So I was forced to like learn everything on my own, figure everything out on my own, do everything on my own, um, deal with my conditions on my own to help me like Sorry, the nausea is real. To help me at all. So she couldn't help me. So um I know my work was always done because I didn't play about my grades. Abuela was a teacher. And disappointing Abuela was never one of my things. And disappointing Abuela was definitely not one of my things. So I would take pride in my schoolwork until after I left Friday Tech. That's when everything kind of went downhill. But I always had good grades. Never really had, I take pride in that. That was like the one thing that I guess in my whole life I could say when I, growing up that I was good at. Because I was always told I wasn't good for anything else. I was always told I wasn't good for anything at all. I was always told what was the objective of me being there. There was no point. Like, I'm a piece of trash. I was always told so many things. So, and the sad part is, you know, I believe that that's what I was. A waste of space. To this day, I still have a problem with, you know, being a waste of space. Um, I have this thing where everybody who meets me and doesn't really know me thinks that I'm a cocky person and I'm conceited and I'm this and I'm that, and that's the farthest from the truth. The whole entire time I look at myself or I record these videos, um, and sometimes why I look away for a long period of time is because the woman and I look like the woman. I'm not gonna look at the camera for this right now because what's gonna happen is I'm going to really see more of the features and it's just really going to trigger me some. So while I'm saying this part, I'm just not gonna look at the camera to avoid having that issue. Um, so we look alike. I look like her. I can't deny her as, the person who gave birth to me because I look like her. Um, when I say I look like her, our facial features are not exactly the same. She does have a way bigger nose because it runs in the family. Abuelo had a really big nose, and all of my uncles do. They all have abuelo's nose. But I look like her. She's a little bit darker than me. Her hair is straight because she has more of the Indian side. From my abuelo, sorry, the nausea is real too. And just like, I'm trying at the same time that I'm doing this to kind of get a story to y'all, I'm trying to force myself not to think about it like that, but I'm just to relay the details so that I can hurry up and get out of it. So yeah, so like, we do look alike, so I don't get where I was going with this. I don't think I could do this anymore because it's starting to bother me. So I'm just gonna have to stop this conversation right now. And I'm gonna change the subject. Change the subject. Happy, Lynette. Conceited. I hope I gave you guys enough explanation about that part because I just can't really talk about that part no more right now. Maybe down the line I can, but doing with everything that we have going on, I can't right now. So, I'm far from it. I'm so far from being cocky and conceited. And the crazy part is, I look at all my pictures, and yeah, I look cocky, conceited, and confident as crazy. But I'm not. I'm like the most critical person of myself ever. And it pertains a lot to because of what I was just trying to explain to you guys. So like, I'm the most critical person ever because every time I look in the mirror, I don't always see myself, if that makes sense. Sometimes I explore so much with my makeup, and I'm so bold with my makeup because it alters how I see myself, and I feel like I can actually see myself. I kind of really don't look in mirrors like that because of that same particular reason. Especially even more now. So when I do my color contacts from young to avoid looking anything like that person. I feel like when I do have the color contacts, I look completely different. And it allows me to give me my own identity and kind of separate from everything that I had going on. Which is another reason why I'm trying to hurry up and get my color contacts so that I can rebuild my confidence all over again and be my little cocky self. Facade wise, so y'all can just think I'm happy-go-lucky. Story of my life. But yeah, I'm not a cocky person. But when people first meet me, that's what they think. And that's the come mierda attitude that they... And I've always been accused of being come mierda. But that's not the case. If I didn't protect myself, I was going to get torn down more. Mommy. Yes. If I didn't protect myself, I was going to get torn down more, and I was going to get eaten up more. So I would give that. I think I'm... Does that make my point? Do I have to say it? And I have a problem. But meanwhile, inside, I'm torn. I'm destroyed. I'm broken. I'm reminiscing in my head all the stuff that I hate about me, like everything. But on the outside, I'm giving you what? That's what I'm giving. I know, you gotta wait till it comes back on. Remember, we don't have the remote because the batteries died and my phone is dead since he's getting a charger. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So, but I'm not really. That's so far from the truth. Like, honestly, it's just I gotta protect myself mechanism. Biva's back! Yay! Biva's back! Biva's back! Biva's back! Biva's back! Biva's back! What do you mean, hold this? What do I look like?
I'm going!
Where you going?
I'm going Biva.
Oh, you going to Biva?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, so this is gonna be a trial video. Hopefully I will actually post it. And y'all get the little story. If not, I'll redo it again and y'all never know that I never posted it. Anyways, have a blessed and amazing day. Whenever I do post this. Matter of fact, today is the 6th of March. And it is, yes, my love? Sissy got you chocolate milk! Oh, that's so awesome!